Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Happy weekend to all the Bangladeshis and to the people rest of the world. Those who are looking forward to the first weekend of 2020, 2020? Yeah, 2020, but 2020 sounds nicer. Wishing you advance like a weekend to all of you. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I'm doing back-to-back 3 quick videos. We're having some power failure, shortage, whatever. So it's constantly interrupting. So I'm hoping I can finish these videos. I'm trying to make it shorter than even usual. So this episode I'm gonna do Jeremy's Fragrance Office for Men, the third formulation or this bottle formulation. Previously I did the very first formulation. I did it from an official sample, I guess. Second one was this bottle but transparent, and this is the third one. How is this one? Is it any better than the previous one? Same performance? What do I feel about it? We're gonna talk about those things. So last night it rained and we actually saw some power failure and stuff. It was not very pleasant anyway, so I'm hoping things will get better. It'll get colder in Dhaka. So I'm gonna spray this fragrance on paper because I'm wearing something else on my hand. So this is how that box looks in the new one. Office for Men. Give a silhouette of the bottle. Black. They changed the color, but you can see through. It's not totally opaque. 100 ml EDT. Made in Germany. And I still feel the same way about the boxes. This look like tester box. I'm sorry to say it's very cheaply done, except the first part. But I think they saved the manufacturing cost in the presentation. It says made in Germany. Those who do not know Jeremy is the fragrance reviewer. He has the biggest subscriber base in YouTube, and he is from Germany. He has released his own fragrance, Office for Men, and recently, I think, Date for Men. I'm looking forward to try that as well. So the bottle here, same shape. You can see the juice moving inside. It says Office for Men. I like the simplicity about it. It looks like a pebble here. It looks like Comme des Garçons. I think there's a fragrance house. They have this kind of pebbly, kind of like a bottles, and also looks like Aqua Amara bottles. Very smooth, nice little bottle. Nothing special, like like Marks and Spencer. If you go, you see bottles like this. You can also see these in much Zara house. You can see the sticker here. The cap is still, I think, very cheaply done. If you use force, it's gonna go bad. But I'm not gonna say that's like everything in a fragrance. But check out the atomizer. The neck looks cheap. Could have been a nice little cap here. But anyway, the atomizer works really good. Let's spray this and talk about it, okay? Sprayer is kind of like Sauvage. It gives out kind of like a mist rather than strong sprayer. So this fragrance, you guys already know what to expect. You guys know how it smells. It smells like safe, citrus, People's Aventus meets Sauvage, and then Prada L'Homme. But the funny thing is, actually doesn't smell like any of the fragrances that people are mentioning, Sauvage, this and that. It smells like familiar territory. It smells very pleasant before, and it smells very, very strong. Kind of like the opening was not my favorite before, but they actually made it smoother. Some people say made it weaker, and now it's going for buy one free one kind of a deal. So the price is exactly half. So it's more affordable. I think that's a good deal. So if you're looking to buy Jeremy's fragrance, this is a good price point in Bangladesh now, around 100 something dollars. You can get this for, and I think it's a good price point. I would actually personally want to pay somewhere 60, 70 bucks maximum, but I think it's not fair for me to say that because it's a fragrance reviewer and actually he put his effort, so he deserves that extra credit, okay? So $100 is a much more reasonable. $200, no way. So the new bottle looks nice. The cap atomizer kind of still cheap, box is cheap, but the smell, I think this is my most favorite version of Office for Men. It's not like tricks playing on my mind. Actually, this is better. The opening is so much smoother. You get that nice sort of lemony burst. It almost smells like something like a Chanel would produce, like a Edition Blanche had less creamy opening. This is gonna be like that lemon. And then you get that fresh kind of like there's this ambroxan kind of like fruity notes, almost feels like pineapple. So yeah, you kind of see like like that Aventus connection with this, but much more smoother. It goes nicely into business. It doesn't go like bam, strong opening note, and then you just get blah. No, this previous versions were very strong in the opening, too overpowering, too chemically. This one smoothen things up, more fruity. So you can call this a fruitier batch of Office for Men. And the second good thing about this is that longevity is still pretty good. It's not bad at all for fresh perfume. It lasted on me 7-8 hours in Bangladesh condition. You can wear this also in winter time, all year round in Bangladesh. Excellent. The name for it I still find office date, kind of like like elementary school kind of naming. but I don't want to judge. But it could have been more sophisticated, like title, but those are nothing to criticize. So the next thing, I want to say something funny that nobody's mentioning. This fragrance feels like a Summery Cologne version of Hachivat by Nishane. And if you know Nishane, they had the Hachivat, the white bottle. It's very strong, it's very fruity. It's kind of like Aventus, but much more. So this fragrance basically feels like a cologne version of that, but not weak. So good longevity, good smell, more smoother, nicer opening, nicer dry down. Nothing like a masterpiece sort of a niche quality, but the smell is very pleasant. Everybody's gonna like it around you. So at this price point, I think this is a good buy, good fragrance to have. If you do like Sauvage, if you like Aventus, if you like Hachivat, Office can be definitely in your collection. If you are not a niche enthusiast, you know what I mean? So good fragrance, good longevity, really smooth. Overall, this fragrance, I'm giving it 9 out of 10. Much better than before. So Office for Men by Jeremy Fragrance. The latest formulation of third generation, more like. Check it out, all right? So time to move on to the last video, third video of the day. See ya. Bye-bye.